Oh, there you are, YouTube. Doodle, 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 doo. Subscribe if you're interested, but also no pressure. October 20. What are we watching today? What's that say? Peeping Tom. Okay, this is a Criterion film that I have. Old, like I think it's like considered the first slasher movie, maybe. Very old. This will be a first time watch for us. All right, here's the movie right here, fresh and unopened. So yeah, just gotta open this up and we can watch it. All right, so Peeping Tom right here on Criterion, produced and directed by Michael Powell. Yeah, I thought this is, I think, probably maybe up there for one of my favorite Criterions that I have. I think, I don't know, I'd have to go through them. I'm probably just feeling that way just because I just finished the film less than 5 minutes ago. But I don't know, it was very beautiful to look at. I believe I'm trying to even remember who recommended this movie to me, or how I found out about it through, I think, the just Criterion announcing the release. But I think it was my buddy Anthony's Horror and More, maybe, that picked it up, and maybe I was hearing him talk about it, and I was like, you know what, I think I want to pick that up too. I think he noted that it's often referred to as the first slasher film, and I think that's really cool, leading up to, like, like eventually we get to Psycho, right? And I I feel like we can see that path being forged right here, and I really like that. Also, I like how it's dealing with film, almost, well, um, like the obsession with the camera. I'm surprised this hasn't been remade yet. My wife and I were talking about that. It just seems like something that would have had a remake, like in the 2000s to now. Maybe that's still in the cards at some point. But yeah, our killer here films all of his killings and all of that. And this came out in 1960, so it it's interesting how, like, contemporary it feels, even though it's from so long ago. Pretty graphic. Well, I don't know if that's the right word. It's not graphic because you don't actually see, like, stabbings and blood and stuff like that very much. But it's all in your imagination. And sort of the lead up to it is, like, has that horror element to it, and, tense sort of moments to it that just, I don't know, help to keep it engaging and frightening, and all of that. The killer is like a sympathetic character. We learn a lot about his past and why he is the way he is. So it's kind of, that nurture or nature thing in this movie. It seems to definitely point towards nurture, what you're the environment you're growing up in, and how that can shape you. And this movie is very much about that. I feel like that really puts a strong focus on that. Is not like a mindless killer or anything like that. We really do get a heavy dose of his background in this movie, and he's the main character also. Um, it's not like a victim or the cops or anything, trying to catch him or anything. We're there with the killer the entire time, the Peeping Tom. But yeah, he's kind of like vlogging, and again, it just was interesting how contemporary it felt, even though it was from 1960. Again, I think I said this, but very beautiful to look at. The lighting is amazing. A lot of the cinematography is great. I really like the acting. The main actor, whose name I don't even know. Let's see if it's on here. The character's name is Mark. Okay, Carl Boehm, is that right? Anyway, Mark. The way he's handled it, it just it it's like a strong archetype, like the shy, introverted, um, softer personality sort of thing. Um, very, very like Anthony Perkins, I'm sure, was influenced by this for Psycho. I would say. I feel like I see a lot of parallels there. So I don't know. I thought it was very interesting and beautiful movie. Beautiful, like visually. Obviously, he's doing these heinous things, but I don't know. And he has a relationship. I don't know. It's all. I think it's pretty complex. Like, I think a lot of times when we grow up watching TV and we're thinking about the 50s and things like that, we're not thinking that anything like this could even exist in 1960, right? And you'd think everything's just black and white. Like, this is a bad guy, he's doing bad things, and he's in no way a sympathetic character. The good guys are the ones who are, victims in this situation, and they will overcome. And this movie does a lot of things that I think if you get your information about what the 50s are from, like, and 60s from, like, Leave It to Beaver and stuff like that, and the Andy Griffith Show, you'll be shocked, because this does, like I said, it when it comes to the killer, they're giving you so much of his background and making you feel sorry for him. Like, oh man, if only he had different parents, he this may not have happened. And he doesn't like himself, so it's not like he's doing this for fun. He doesn't like that he's doing these things, and wants to be cured, and all of that. I don't know. All pretty interesting. Peeping Tom, I think you should check it out. It's a Criterion film. Came out a couple months ago, a few months ago. Can't remember exactly now, but I think it's definitely worth a watch. And I get why they grabbed it and wanted to put it into their collection. My question to you, though, is have you seen Peeping Tom? And if so, what do you think of it? Also, what movies are you watching as you count down the days to Halloween? I'd love to know. Let me know in the comments below, and perhaps we'll see you tomorrow for more Pure Hangout.